Hey, it's your boy Bont83 for Successful Convicts, and you're in tune for an interview with a successful convict. Stick around so you can see who it is and what he has going on. But before you leave, don't forget, you know what? Just do it now. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the station or you just been watching, go ahead and do it. Do it now. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. And don't forget to leave a comment. Comments are very important. Stick around. Hey, it's your boy Bont83 for Successful Convicts, and today we got another interview with another successful convict. So, kick it off. What's your name and where you from?
Michael Johnson from Harvey, Illinois, by way of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota right now.
Okay. Now, we want to know, what was your life like growing up? And you said Harvey, right?
Yeah.
That's right outside of Chicago, right?
Right, suburbs.
Okay.
Shit, truth be told, man, it was alright. It was a cool little neighborhood until the drugs took over.
Like what years was that?
Shit, 88, 89, when you know, you had a wicked jump shot or you sold crack rock. So that's what time it became.
I mean, like, what was the area? You said it was a suburb of Chicago.
Yeah, it was a suburb.
So.
It was a suburb out there in Harvey, like 147 to like 173rd, something like that, before you get to another little town. It was, you know, laid back. Not no mom and pop Mayberry type shit, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, when they shut them projects down and sent all them city people out there, that's when you really found out how hard it really was, because, you know, sorry to hit his Hoover, but your boys didn't come out there. Nah.
So like, okay, so that's basically growing. I'm speaking of growing up part.
Yeah, growing up.
Growing up, that was like the 80s, right?
Yeah.
So
80s.
like in the 80s, that was like, we want to say about what, Reagan era?
Yeah, drugs. Yeah, Carter, Reagan.
Yeah.
Carter and Reagan.
So I mean, it wasn't just all just criminal, was it? It wasn't like,
no. Yeah.
They had to been like at some point back in the 80s, because I know, like, I'm from the east side of Chicago, so like I remember when we first moved on the east side, we was like the second, maybe third black family on the block. It was majority Mexican and Polish.
Okay,
we stayed outside all night. You leave your bike on the grass.
Yeah.
It's still in the same spot where you woke up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you forget. I'm about to say, you forget to even close your door. Not even unlocked, but just open.
Yeah. Well, we could do that, but people didn't do it. But you could do it. My granddad used to sit on the back porch all night with the door open, when nobody come up there and bother. So you can do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Kind of like bring us into like the start to.
Put it like this. For me, I can go anywhere out there in town and not get in trouble, because it was we still had the family type.
The community
Shit. Everybody knew. Wherever I go, everybody know that's Lil Mike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's OFA grandson from our folk. You know what I'm saying? So it was just laid back. You ain't really, I mean, until crack came around, Harvey was cool. When crack came around, Harvey went to, on the map as one of the high crime rate areas.
Right.
Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So before then, it was Mayberry. I call it Mayberry without being Mayberry, but yeah, Mayberry for the black folks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And what, like, about what age, time period did you start to sway more toward the streets?
When did Jordans come out?
I don't know.
That's when I swayed toward the streets. Shit. Granny, I want some Jordans. Baby, you better go get them Pro Waves and Pro Kids. All right. My man on the corner down there got Jordans on and slanging heavy. Oh, yeah, all right. About 14, 15, shit, I'm going down on the street with my players. And before you know it, yeah, I was out there.
Into it. Like full time.
Man, beat my chest. Going down on Sundays, going down there to 95th. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what was your, like, okay, in the home, what was the family structure like?
I pretty much raised myself. I had to, they worked. Parents worked, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, but you did have a parent household, right? Single parent?
No, my grandparents were there. My grandparents raised me. My dad was, doing his thing. My mom was off raising.
They lived there too, though?
No, my dad did for a little bit. My mom and them, they separated when I was shorty. So it was basically, I grew up, raised my damn self.
Yeah.
Real shit. Just truth be told, raised my damn self.
Right.
Granny went to work at 7 in the morning. So you still got to go to school. She go back first. She went to work at 6 in the morning.
Right.
Granddaddy was gone at 3 in the morning. So you tell him about 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I got to lock the door, get my own cereal, walk down the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all on my own. Shit, you know. I mean, I appreciate what they did because they supplied the house, but
and then two difference from these days and times now. Yeah. Back in those days, the grandparents was grandparents.
Oh yeah.
They had they
was 50s.
Right, exactly.
They wasn't 25 years old.
Yeah, they wasn't hip to what was going on in the streets and stuff like that. They just kind of like they could see things changing, but they just didn't know. So it was, you know, I'm pretty sure when you brought the Jordans home, did you just have them on display or you had them here?
They was cuffed a little bit. Matter of fact, they probably didn't come out the school locker sometimes.
Right. See, that's different. See, nowadays the grandparents telling you what to go do. Yeah. And, hey, you know, you need to bag up 20s because dimes ain't really selling around here. You know?
Yeah, I feel you on that. Helping. Yeah. Shit, let Granny hit that blunt, boy.
So that what ultimately led you toward prison.
Yeah, bad decisions.
Okay, and so what was the first time you went to prison?
Shit.
Or first time being arrested?
Arrested? Stealing cars. My dumb ass stole a car on my birthday. Had a car, stole another.
How old was you?
I just turned 16 this time. 15, 16. Yeah, 15 or 16. 15, I think it was. So
and you, I mean,
stole a car, went to juvenile home. Granny, they let you out the next day, whatever the case may be.
How you get caught?
Stupidity. Stupidity. Yeah, that's basically stupidity. I get up. It's my birthday. I just stole a car the day before. This how dumb and young we really don't be thinking. I stole a car the day before. I'm like, man, fuck that. I need a new car. Birthday, new car, new mentality. Take the stolen IROC I just had.
So hold on, pause for a minute, because I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I went through that same phase. Yeah. I knew guys who had, back when the color Sierras was hot.
Yeah, T-tops.
They had new colors every week, different color.
Yeah.
I mean, guys used to steal cars and they would wash their car. Some guys would lock their cars up so other people wouldn't steal their stolen car. Yeah. I mean, be driving these cars for like weeks.
Oh man, I used to get mad.
But I'm just saying, so people, you know, a lot of people don't understand, like, okay, you stole a car, because, you know, what you see on TV, a person steal a car, go commit a crime, then they get rid of the car.
No.
These people, you know, you steal a car because you drive and you want a car. And you park it down the street from your house, you go on dates in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you take people to the grocery store in it.
Oh yeah. I get up, we shoot back out there to Park Forest, one of them other towns. I take the car back where I stole it from. So I know whoever the car that was I took the day before was happy they got that motherfucker back the next day. We take 2 more IROCs. And instead of going back out the same way I came in, I don't like backtrack.
Right.
That's how I get caught. I don't like backtrack. I don't like going, if I come to your house, I'm not going back the same way I came. So we go out the other way. Police sitting right there. He reading the newspaper. Right? Reading the newspaper. Ain't paying no attention. I was reading the newspaper. Get ready to pull off. The damn car hits some rocks. So you know that?
Yeah.
Rocks kick up. He look up. 2 black boys coming up out the lot with 2 IROCs. After they just stole something the day before. So
right.
He followed us. You know, basically I let myself
with no lights or nothing.
Yeah, he
just
follows us.
Yeah.
He follows. I bust off. My man's jam off. He take off behind my man's. I pull up in the alley, get out the car, run off. I only throw the car in reverse. This car come bagging out the alley and pull up on somebody's driveway. I mean, somebody's front porch and stop at their front porch. Good thing with no kids, none of that. So now they know to come search this area. Forget chasing the car they chasing. They come back and search the area. And that's how I got caught. I had damn near got back to 159 and everything. An old man told me, seen the police chasing me. This is how I say stupidity. Seen the police chasing me. Old black man. Hop in the car, bro. I didn't trust him. I keep going.
Oh, so you was running.
I'm on feet now. Okay. I don't jump out the police car. I mean, out the car. I'm running now. They chased me. I ended up into a backyard, hopped in somebody's backyard, went into the garage. The lady out there gardening, white lady out there gardening. And I'm like, dang.
In those times, it was more, like you said, it was more community.
Oh, yeah.
So he seen you being chased
by the police, trying to help me.
Exactly,
but
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a different mentality back then.
I wouldn't take it.
Whereas now it's like, you know, he went that way. You know.
Oh yeah. Watch this. Watch this. The first time I was running, I was getting help from a person. The second time I was in a stolen car, about 2 years later, when I'm like 17, I jump out and get caught by some motherfucking what you call them, good citizens. Good citizens catch me. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's time for me to stop. Y'all can keep these cars.
So that was juvenile.
Yeah.
You know, like you go to juvenile.
Yeah, they let you write out.
You get signature out basically.
Yeah.
And you just got to go to court sometimes. Sometimes you got a court date. Sometimes you don't.
Up until I got 17.
Okay, and then 17, what happened?
17, I got caught in that stolen car with a 30 R6 and a bunch of guns. 111 wasn't going for that one. He's like, what you doing over here with these guns? You ain't even from out here. Oh no, they wasn't going for that one. So then
and 111, that being the city.
I'm in the
within the
city.
city.
That's the first time I got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Went to jail, whatever. Got out, got to go to court. So they found me guilty for the stolen car. So I already know I'm gonna get like 2 years for stolen car. Probably go to boot camp, some more bullshit. Lo and behold, my dumb ass get up one summer morning. Just graduated from high school. Get up once. So now I'm 18. Now I'm considered grown.
Right.
Get up one summer morning. You know, we hustling still, you know, moved up a little bit in life for myself. Shoot up and go check my little trap spot. When I come back, I see my partner.
Trap spot?
Yeah, that's what the kids call that, trap spot. It's the crack house. I go to the crack house to collect my money.
Okay.
On my way back to the crib, I see my partner chasing the motherfucker down the street. When I pull over, like, man, what the fuck? You know, up my gun, whatever, what's going on? No, this nigga yada yada, neither here nor there. So I take my gun and go home, take my car and go home. I see my other partner, he got a gun. I said, man, give me your gun. He's like, man, no. All right, long story short, go to the crib, which is 2 blocks away, park my car, leave my gun. I come back down the street where they still got the bullshit going on at. Bro beat the nigga up cause bro fucking his bitch. He beat the nigga up for fucking his bitch. The nigga comes to the house looking for his bitch the next morning, right? Long story short, we whoop dude. Well, I don't, but my girl show up. Like, don't get involved in that shit.
Right.
Reebok pumps just came out. Shaq has Reebok pumps. I go stand next to the nigga when he wouldn't fight back, pump my shoes up, say, I should jump on your head. My girl grabbed me like, stay away from this shit. A couple other pilots come up, grab the nigga, take the little shit off of him. Boom, I walk on down the street. As we walk down the street, police come up. My partner take off running. You know niggas do when they see one motherfucker run. Everybody take off. Pew! Except for the motherfucking girl they call, which happened to be dude's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She just watched him get beat up, walk back with us, and this fool hands her his gun that he wouldn't give me earlier, but he hands it to her in a hot ass cold in the summertime. Long story short, we go to jail for aggravated battery, armed robbery, and I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Right? Now, when we first get to the police station, they like, man, he ain't had nothing to do with it. When the police look in and see who it is, he like, oh no, book him off. So, from 2 years to 5 years on my first bid for a stolen car and a fight, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
So that landed you in prison?
That landed me in prison.
Okay, now what was that first day of prison? This was state prison.
I went to fuck prison. Prison wasn't shit. You had to get to Cook County first. Let's bag up.
Okay, yeah.
Let's bag up. First time in jail, Cook County.
Let's explain that to me.
I'm 18 years old. I go to Cook County Jail, got them Division 6 2C. Now that ain't the school wing, because I already got a high school diploma, so I don't even go to the school wing. I'm strictly in Division 6, whereas back then, in 91, Division 6 was high crime. Anybody know about that? That's high crime area. Murders, the major shit is Division 6. The school wing is Division 2. I don't even go to Division 2.
Right,
I get
gladiator school.
I get sent to Division 6 with the murders and the whole 9 yards at 18 years old. So when I first go in there, I get lucky that one of my partners from the crib happened to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, he in jail, but he in there. So he's like, man, Joe, he got a cell and everything, you know what I'm saying? You come in, brothers was on the bottom. First thing they ask you, first go in the county jail, 5 or 6 at the door. They waiting on you at the door. Like, they wait.
What does that mean?
5 is for the brothers, you know, Stones, Vice Lords, yada, yada, yada. 6 is for them other motherfuckers.
And 5 being 5 points.
5 point star, 6 point star, 5 point star, the Stones.
That's the separation of the gangs. Like,
right.
In the West Coast, they got Bloods and Crips.
Right.
Right.
So I go in, they first thing holler 5 or 6. Okay, I'm with the brothers. Go downstairs, my partner down there, he a Vice Lord, he down there. mind you, I ain't been in jail like this ever. You know, county jail shit. So I'm not used to this shitting in the open. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't shitted in like 3-4 days. Literally, I ain't shitting like 3-4 days. So I tell my partner one day, I'm like, man, let me use your cell right quick. I gotta use the bathroom. He's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I go in and use the bathroom. Now, I'm not even thinking about jail. Right? This is my first experience. I ain't thinking about jail. So I go in there, toilet paper on the seat, go on, sit down, take a shit. Right? No. Nigga, you better put some water in that shit. You got the whole motherfucking tip. I'm shitting like I'm at home.
Right.
I got the whole section tore up. I don't know the jailhouse rules of flush and plop. So that was one of the first things I learned. I was in jail, flush and plop. And then shit, you know, just the fighting and like my first fight wasn't even with a so-called opposition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm fighting with inside the mob over just what it was. Yeah, but all trying to
So what happened with that?
Motherfucker called me a bitch.
No, not what happened with the fight. What happened after the fight? Because I speak about rules, unwritten rules as well as written rules. Like I know, for instance, gangs are like family.
Yeah.
So I know when I was growing up.
Yeah,
when we was coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, if you and another one of your so-called brothers got beef, y'all can fight. But after y'all get through fight, then y'all both get whooped.
Yeah.
So
that's what happened. Matter of fact, I'm wrong. It was my turn to be on the phone, and Dave was on the phone, and I might have called him a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And for the listeners, me knowing him, he probably did it.
Yeah. I think I called him a bitch. So he went and, you know, told or whatever the case may be, and I ended up.
And who did he tell?
One of the generals. Yeah, he wanted to tell
because it's a leadership. Like when you go in there, it's just not, you know, you just go to jail and you do your time, you do what you want. Yeah, if you're part of an organization, you got to follow those unwritten rules and written rules that are in place.
Yeah, so he went and told Duke, which was one of his partners, they was gangster stones from 12-8.
Duke from 12-8?
Yeah, he went and told Duke.
My old neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Remember I told you about that?
Yeah, he went and told him. So they pulled me in the room, tell me I'm in violation or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, I accept it, whatever. Dave, a little bit of nigga, he really can't hurt me. So he getting his little tease off, but he hit me in my throat. And when he hit me in my throat, all bets is off. I come off the wall on his ass again, so, you know what I'm saying? And my celly was a vice lord. So I come off the wall on him again, like, man, you hit me in my fucking throat. Then my celly snatched the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, whatever it is. And then the next day I went to I ended up going to get my hair cut the next day. Bull's son was in there.
Okay.
Right? And they got me moved over to Young Bulls, and then they got me moved off that wing over there where they were like, no, you chief my league. You know how the Gangster Stones was on that wing? No.
So Cook County is one of the most notorious county jails, along with Rikers Island of New York and LA County Jail in Los Angeles, California. Yeah. Because those, I spoke about that in previous videos, which I will put the link to those videos right up here. But those county jails, those three, you can do a lot of time in those. Like I know in Cook County, you can do up to like 10 years.
Yeah, you can sit there and do your bit.
Yeah, you can do your time, or as well as fighting cases. People been fighting cases like
7, 8 years, fighting murders.
Yeah.
How do you fight a murder that long? I ain't copping out.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, once I told myself, well, I can survive. Once I survived that motherfucker, like I sat in the county for over a year. You figure I got locked up in July '91. I didn't come out of that motherfucker till almost winter of '92.
And this was on the auto case?
On the so-called assault case. I knew I was going to jail for the.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the
assault
for the
case.
car, but the so-called assault armed robbery bullshit was the one where I sat there so long. I'm like.
And this was your first time in the county.
Yeah, man. I'm like, you know what? Then by that time, you know, like it wasn't about calling people like, hey, hit me with books. You know?
Right.
No, I ain't about
so
that.
So what's going on in the county?
Hey.
Or really, I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Really, if you say for the sake, what's not going on.
Yeah, basically, shit. If you ain't affiliated, you in trouble.
Right.
You know, you basically, you might even get a bed. You be on that goddamn floor.
So, kind of explain that too.
The day, like I said, when you first walk in, first thing they gonna ask you in Cook County.
And who was they?
Whoever the so-called, whoever got the deck.
Do the guards ask you that?
Hell no.
Okay.
The guards don't say shit to you. It's inmates.
Let's go back to when you first get in the bullpen, because you
get lost in that motherfucker.
Cook County Jail is, the stories I heard would make you either not get into crime or just prepare yourself for the worst of going through Cook County Jail. Tell us about the guards and that facing the wall.
Oh, yeah, they fuck you up. Them guards will fuck you up. They call them 6-1. That's 6 guards to 1 individual. That's why it's called 6-1. You fuck up, they gonna put 6 motherfuckers on your ass. 6 big ass bone crushers.
Did you see any of those stories?
Oh yeah, shit. I was on the deck when they came in.
I mean, as far as the inception, when you coming in.
No, I didn't. Well, for me, it was a visualization. Like I said, I'm 18 years old, so I'm more so watching right than anything. I'm watching because like shit, I ain't. Okay. I
always heard the stories. I've heard several stories about they tell you to stand and you got to put your face on the wall.
They put and
they say it's always one dude who don't want to put his face on the wall and smash.
Yeah. You get that.
Did you saw that?
It ain't about, watch this. It ain't about not wanting to put your face on the wall. It's about you standing there butt ass so naked and I got the power to do what the fuck I want to do to your ass.
True.
If you hear me cussing a motherfucker out down here and you down here laughing, another guard might just walk up and smash your head to the floor, to the wall. What the fuck you laughing at, nigga?
Right.
Like this shit ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a humiliating factor to try to make your ass not want to come back to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, my name is so common. I got fucked up my first time going there. When they do this little test for you, prick you. I'm glad they stopped that shit. Back then, they used to prick your ass. Make sure you ain't coming in with no disease.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Common name. I hear him say my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My dumb ass come out the bullpen like, yeah, you talking about me? Oh yeah, come over here. You gotta go. I already did it. No, we're going through it again. Not fuck. I told them I've been there already. Did my shit there probably already bleed. But no, go back through again. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give. You can get lost in that county jail. They'll lose your ass. This motherfucker got really lost in that motherfucker. Sit down there, leave in the bullpen. Especially on the weekend, you come in fucking with them, they want fingerprint you, they leave your ass in there till Monday or Tuesday. Then you got to start over.
Not to mention, it's people who went to the county jail and never came out because they got murdered in there.
Oh yeah, they knew they wasn't supposed to have their ass in jail, no.
Yeah. Go back to that. When you hit upstairs, you finally make it through all that. The guards beating you up or not beating you up. You make it through that. You skate through that. Now you hit the floor.
Yeah, that's what it is. You hitting the floor. You come on that motherfucker, like. They can't really see it, but you walk in a tier, right? Boom, you walk in a tier.
Like
it's two motherfuckers standing right there, right? There's 2 motherfuckers standing there. One of them gonna be probably a representative of the disciples. Another one gonna be a representative of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing I ask you, 5 or 6 when you walk in the door. All right.
Well, we can't say disciples. We say folks.
Yeah,
because it might be, you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's how old I am.
Right, right. Oh,
they used to call themselves disciples when they first started out. Right. But
well, I mean, but you got the Spanish folks.
Yeah, I mean, you were folks. You just anybody that's under the 6-point star.
Exactly.
That's how we do it. Anybody that's under that 6-point star, that representation of that type of gangster, whatever the case may be. So depends on where you at, how they got the tier broke down. Say the folks might be on the top level. So if you folks, you're going up top. If you're brother, you're going down on the bottom. But if you ain't nothing, shit, tight on your ass, you're going to just be right there in that day room. Literally right there in the day room. So even for me, like, this is in the early 90s, they come in with the motherfucking, they come in with 3 months, you got 3 phones in there. You can call the brother's phone, the folks' phone, and the Neutron phone. Which basically, the Neutron don't got shit, they don't got a phone. Even when they come up with the Kool-Aid pictures, they would ring 3 Kool-Aid pictures. This is how you let you know the jail's even set up to, why would you have 3 Kool-Aid pictures? They bring one in for the folks, one in for the brothers, and one for the, you know what I'm saying, people that ain't in no gang. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, they doing this, literally doing this.
So what would happen with the Neutron stuff?
Once, depends on who controlled the neutrons that day.
So it was...
Depends on who controlled the neutrons that day. Like, every other day, that picture would be, you know what I'm saying, moved around. The brothers might have it on Monday, meaning the folks get it on Tuesday. Now...
So how did that get figured out?
I don't know, that was already in place when I got there, but I just know that...
One of those unwritten rules.
One of those unwritten rules that, shit, and if it's some left at the end, then y'all can get y'all some. But if you had a couple motherfuckers, you know, you got a couple motherfuckers come through that ain't no gangs that can fight.
They plug.
Yeah, they
affiliate.
Yeah, so they like, man, look, y'all ain't gonna play me.
Known.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna play me. So yeah, you got a couple motherfuckers that slide in, and you know, everybody don't always get fucked, but yeah. And see, back then we could actually still wear clothes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went so long ago that when the shit you came off the street on, you came up there and it was a closet with your clothes over in the closet. You know, so if you came in that motherfucker and there was a neutron that had on a pair of motherfucking whatever's, you just lost them. Just truth be told,
so
you
just
lost
walking
them.
around in your socks?
Hey, or take the shoes that they gave you, or a pair of flip flops. But shit, it depends. You might not have on no shoes. Shout out to motherfuckers that don't even eat. Them jails is a motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers that don't eat. Fuck the being raped and all that. What about this normal survival eating?
Right.
Motherfuckers ain't not there be eating. You know what I'm saying? Taking their tray, playing cards. Man, you owe me a breakfast tray. You know what I'm saying? Shit like, nigga, boy, that shit crazy. So yeah, once I made it to that motherfucker, by the time I got down to Shawnee, shit.
So what was that first day like?
Fucking intake. Set your ass in a motherfucking like a bubble. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand where we can put y'all at. So they got a whole unit that they bring people in on the new, and you sit in this unit until they figure out where they can send you, where they can classify you, where they can put you at. But that was an experience for itself in itself in general, just going to Shawnee on the strength that you see. I grew up through I didn't grow up through the gangs, but once I affiliated myself with the gangs, once I started calling myself a gang member, as the case may be, then you get to learn the history of the gangs. You don't know the history of a gang until you get in the gang. You just know what people tell you. But once you get into the gang, you involve and you delve into it to see what you really involve yourself into, which is what you had to do back then. You would see the motherfuckers, like, you go into jails and you see these people that you heard about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Legends.
Legends. Now you seeing these motherfuckers up close. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it was seeing Rube, dude that started the Gangsta Stone, the Rubinite shit. So in fact, in the 90s, it was a problem.
AKA King Rube.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? It was a problem with Rube and Chief. You know what I'm saying? So if you went in the hole, like I know a brother went in the hole, came out the hole with some squares. The man came back to the population with them squares that he got from what you call it? I'm trying to a band member. You know what I'm saying? Band. He was outcast.
Right.
I mean, Rube been outcast for a while.
Right.
That boy came back out there with the squares that he got from Rube. Flooded his ass. Fucked him clean up. Put like this, bro. When the man found out I was a stone, they're like, man, you good, bro? I'm good. I don't need nothing. I don't want no extra tray. I don't want shit from your ass because I got to come back up out this motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? This man still walking around with the big ass 88 ghetto blaster. You know what I'm saying? He going out to the yard by himself with a big ass ghetto blaster. I'm in the hole. Right. You know what I'm saying? Fighting, but I'm in the motherfucking hole again. And who in the hole but this motherfucker? So for me to go the first time in 91, come back out 93, 94.
So how long was you in there?
I sat in jail from 91 to 94. No, 93. Yeah, I got out.
And that was with the county and the prison.
County and the prison. I got out 5 years. Off 5 you only gonna do back then. 5 you do 2.5.
Okay.
And then you do half of what you do. So if you're gonna do 2.5, then you're gonna give you 6 months good time off that 2.5. So you get 6 months off the 5 years. You're basically gonna do 2 years. I had sat in the county for pretty much a year. Yeah. So by the time I get down there, get to the little work program they get you to, I end up getting sent to a camp. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at a camp. Excuse me, from the camp to the workhouse, and workhouse to the crib. So I'm back home within 2 years. I'm back home. And then the next time I got out, next time I went to jail, stupidity.
How long a period?
I got out in 93 and told myself it was time to leave Chicago. Because now you asked about the kids, right? Right. I had a second son. You know what I'm saying? The one that you see, I had a second son.
Kid number 2.
Not kid number 2, son number 2.
Okay.
Like, Yeah, baby number 4. You know what I'm saying? So I had my second son, no, matter of fact, my third son, because that's my third son. I had my third son, and I'm like, they can't grow up
in the same environment.
In the same environment. I don't want them to grow up in the same environment. I don't want them to go through what I'm going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the gangs, the violence, the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be scared of motherfucker, but motherfucker be scared of you.
Right.
And to come do something to you.
Yep.
So it was like, okay, ain't gonna be no little nothings. You know what I'm saying? We gonna move around. And then, not another thing, they tried to lock me up for murder. Once you had to put me in jail for murder, it was just trying to get the fuck about it. You know?
With that whole gang thing,
yeah.
If something happened in a neighborhood,
yeah,
it's not that they looking for the person that did it. They just looking for somebody to say, he did it, and y'all can shut up talking about it.
Yeah.
And it could be
the wrong person.
You could be at the wrong spot at the wrong time, and when they come up to swoop somebody to pin this murder on, it could just be your number. And I know it may sound crazy, but this is reality.
Yeah.
I've been to the police station many a times. You know, sometimes they would just do just for some quotas, like, hey, we need 7 people for a lockup. You, come on, hop in the car. Like, hop in the car, yeah, y'all just do this lineup, then we gonna let y'all go.
Yeah, cause my dumb ass went to the motherfucking airport. I'm catching a plane from Missouri back to Minnesota, but I got a Glock 19. Now, you know Glock 19, plastic.
Supposedly.
It is.
It's not all plastic.
I'm finna get to that part. The gun is plastic. The inner chambers and all that shit is metal. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass.
That's they going off of what you heard in the streets.
Man.
Not knowing that the one that's all plastic, that's the James Bond type stuff, and you're not going to get your hand on that. Yeah, and it's polymer. It's a hard plastic that is made out of, but
long story short, I got this gun. Now, I break it down, put it in the suitcase, because I'm thinking, real shit.
They weren't going to see it.
No, fuck about them seeing it. Have you ever you flew on a big plane before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking.
It's about a commercial flight.
Exactly. I'm thinking, I'm gonna walk in this motherfucker, get my suitcase, and they finna throw it on the plane.
Right, not checking, no.
Not even checking. Not even right. Not no. We get on a smaller plane to fly us to St. Louis to the bigger plane, which means the smaller plane, your bags at the back of the motherfucking airplane. Which, if you want, if you crazy, you can just, if they didn't, you know what I'm saying, walk back there, grab your gun, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I'm not thinking about that type of shit at that point in time. No. You know what I'm saying? This before 9/11 and all that. That's the blessing for me. I put my bag up on the thing, and as soon as I'm dropping this motherfucker, I'm realizing my bag's gonna go through a metal detector.
But was you worried?
Yeah. Fuck, I ain't worried. Watch this, bro. Truth be told, I ain't worried about the motherfucking gun. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about the gun. I was worried about the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So they find the gun, and it's a black security officer. Find the gun, black security officer. Black security officer. Man, I ain't know, you know me. I go out on my spiel now, even though I know it. And my partner just told my dumb ass, hey man, you got that gun there, boy. You know you're gonna go to jail, right? He just said that to me. Like, I ain't got that gun in that line like a motherfucker. Because I'm thinking it's plastic, lying for no reason. I got lucky, it was a black officer. I got the bubble guts. He like, what? Oh man, they're scary, man. I didn't know what I'm saying. So he took me to the bathroom. I walked in the bathroom, walked right back out. I just wanted to clean up. You know what I'm saying? I had like $10 in my shoe. Bucks is thousands. In my shoe, cause you know back then you take the soles out the shoe.
Yeah. I
had my shoes stacked real nice. And threw the defense away. And they took me down to the county. Once the defense was gone, I didn't give a fuck about no gun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, what? A gun? Let's roll.
Hey, it's your boy Monte 83 for Successful Convicts. And I know you want to know what happened when he stepped on that plane with that gun. You got to stick around for part 2. That was part 1 of the interview with the brother Michael Johnson. And salute the brother Michael Johnson for much success with his company, Wizard Installations. If you're in the Minnesota area, hit up wizardinstallations.com for all your low voltage electrical needs. And I need you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment.